Now on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline from the great state of California. After a big win against Pacific last night by 28 points is BYU rising freshman star Caleb Lohner.
Yeah.
Caleb, it's great to talk with you on a Friday, man. I thought they'd at least let you sleep in after what you did last night.
Man, we never know the schedule here. Bobby's just always throwing stuff at us.
Fair enough. I do want to point out something that happened on the broadcast with CBS Sports last night, and we knew it was coming at some point, but they had the screenshot of you and Bill S. Preston Esquire from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure next to each other. How do you feel about that doppelganger comparison?
I don't like that one. I'm just going to be honest. Like, if we could stick with the Hercules or, like, the Larry Bird stuff, I'd much rather prefer that. But, you know, it is what it is, man.
Is there one that you're like, yeah, that's the one. I like that one the most?
Anyone but that one. Like, any other one. But I mean, it's okay.
That's fair. He's like 5'6".
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Which I want to remind people about. Yeah, you're better looking than he is. A fun interaction. Like you're very proud of what you've done physically, right? The weight you put on, the strength you have. We did the practice, and I guess on the BYUCougars.com roster, you were listed at 215, and he came up and you said in the nicest way possible, hey, do I look like I'm 215? I'm 230. And I was like, this kid knows where he's going. I appreciated you helping correct me.
Yeah.
Well, all 230 pounds of you had a memorable breakaway alley-oop dunk to end the first half last night. A lot of BYU fans have been waiting for that one. I'm sure you have. Walk us through what happened on that play.
It was just a little, I think it was like a turnover on that end, pushed the ball, threw it to Brandon. I was like, please throw it. Like the half's almost over. I'm sprinting down the floor. He threw it, and that was it, man. It was super fun. We were just rolling as a team and happened to be kind of in the scheme of things, and it was fun.
That was an excellent pass it back to me pass, right?
Yeah.
That was perfect. Yeah, give it back. Let's go. You guys win this game by 28. Like, you hadn't played in 10 days. This is a team that took you to double OT, almost won the game in Provo. That performance was notable. What was the conversation like going into the game to try and get that kind of performance?
It was just like we had this big gap of all this time, and this year with the schedule, things have been weird. But I think as a team, we really capitalized on those 9-10 days that we had of not playing. And I think we as a team kind of expected this. Like, we've been working towards it. We came out here, did what we had to do, and the outcome kind of proved what we had been working for. So I was really proud of the team and the coaches and kind of everyone who been pushing it. But, yeah, I'm really excited to see where we keep going.
Just a dominating performance. Caleb Lohner with us on BYU Sports Nation, rising BYU freshman star. The three-point shooting last night was notable, my friend, and especially considering your 0 for 12 start to the season. You've been shooting 46% since that point, highlighted by what happened last night. What's changed for you this season to put you into that mode where you feel confident and hitting at that clip?
I mean, I think it's just keep shooting it. Yeah, I started out 0 for 12. Who cares? But, I mean, it's just confidence in the team that they have in me and the confidence that the coaches have in me. When you're open, shoot the ball. That's kind of what BYU basketball is about.
Did you ever not feel confident? Was that a thing you had to fight through to get to this point?
I wouldn't say it was confidence. I would just say it's kind of getting used to this different level of basketball and, like, how we play and different things like that coming into the freshman. But I think slowly I'm starting to get more and more comfortable, and the game's kind of slowing down and just getting more and more fun.
Understandably. We got a kick out of watching your bench when you went on that three-point tear late in the game, specifically Matt Harms and whatever he was doing with his Guitar Hero antics or whatnot. How much are you paying attention to that or seeing that in the moment?
Very small. I actually went back and people were sending me clips of the bench. I thought it was hilarious. I was dying.
Give us a sense, Caleb, of you can say it, you can put it on a T-shirt, but to do it is another thing, right? And you guys do it in terms of best locker room in America. Mark Pope and this coaching staff really encourage that, but ultimately it's up to you guys to do that or not. So what is it like to be on this team that is very deep? This is the deepest team BYU's had in a long time, maybe ever. 10 deep, and you guys share the ball, and you play great team basketball.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, I think anyone will tell you this is kind of what everyone wants to be a part of. It's just this big team of guys. Everyone's all in for each other. We're all working for the same goal. And at this point, it's all about winning. And as this huge group of guys, we're all working together to win. And it's just a really fun thing. And it's an amazing group of guys.
Certainly, you guys are intense. You're focused during the game. But are there moments that make you laugh or really smile where you kind of break the fourth wall, if you will, in the middle of the game and you kind of have a moment? Does that happen? Did that happen last night?
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, we were just having fun. We started hooping. We started, like, playing defense and playing team basketball, and it just got more and more fun as the game went on. And so you can kind of tell by the bench, by kind of our walk on the court. But, yeah, it was a fun game.
Who's like the weirdest guy on the court where he'll say something and you're like, what?
Matt, for sure, 100%.
Like, give me an example.
No, things will just happen, and you'll see him, like, kind of talking to himself or looking at the ref, or I don't know, man. Matt's a funny guy.
I appreciate that there was zero hesitation in that answer. Caleb Lohner with us on BYU Sports Nation. Now the trick for you and your teammates is to try and ride this wave of momentum into Gersten Pavilion to take on LMU, a team that's kind of sneaky under the radar in West Coast Conference play. What's the game plan for LMU, and how do you keep it rolling against the Lions?
I think it's the same thing. We'll do what we do. We'll play defense. We'll go over some of our keys. We'll play team basketball. We'll help each other, and like best locker room in America, we're doing it as a team.
The league shuffled the last week of games. You play San Francisco next Thursday and St. Mary's on Saturday. What's your reaction to the new schedule there?
I mean, I saw it last night. I don't necessarily care that anything's changed, but I mean, I'm excited. More games at home. Like, let's go.
Caleb Lohner with us on BYU Sports Nation. The Cougars now facing LMU, San Francisco, and St. Mary's. So based on what you just told us, Caleb, more games, you're excited. How do you feel about the prospect of playing in Las Vegas and adding a few more games at the West Coast Conference tournament?
I mean, I don't mind. Like, I'm all for it. More games, more time to kind of get better with this team. But yeah.
Coach Mark Pope last night in the postgame show said you're starting to make the jump. What do you think he means by that in terms of your game and the next level for you?
I think it's just getting more and more comfortable on the court and trusting my teammates, trusting my coaches, and just kind of playing the right way. Like I said earlier, things are kind of slowing down on the court. I'm starting to see things that I didn't see. I'm kind of jumping onto the court in some of the earlier games. But it's just getting more and more fun. Just having more and more of a good time.
Now, typically you have a roommate on the road. Do you still have a roommate or no?
Yeah, I got a roommate.
Who's your roommate on this trip?
Mr. Connor Harding.
Connor Harding's over there?
Connor Harding.
Hiding? We don't know if he's dressed or not, so we don't have to show him. Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
Connor, what'd you think of Paisley's performance last night? Do you have a shirt on? Do you have a shirt on?
No, hardly.
Like I said, we don't know if he's dressed.
Oh, it's great stuff.
Let's just say that
Connor Harding.
Paisley shot last night, it should move us up to the number 1 power couple.
Okay.
Oh, he knows.
Hey,
He knows.
Hey, you were paying attention. Hey, yeah. For those that aren't where we revealed the top 5 power couples in BYU sports, and hey, Connor brings up a great case.
That's
big shot, big game, Paisley.
Living document. We should be doing that every day, updates.
Hey, it's great to talk with both of you. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma. You can share it with Connor and the rest of your team if you want for the game at LMU, Caleb. But we appreciate you getting up early and speaking with us. As always, you're bringing the swag. Just waiting for your fashion blog to come out, too, so let us know when that happens.
Got it. Thank you, guys.
You got it. Caleb Lohner on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, you know why we show how.
Our worst nightmare almost happened there for a second.
You did this. You brought this, Jarom.
I did? Connor can put on a shirt, right? No.